So peep this. Today is April the 27th. April the 27th is like 9:53. It's like 9:53. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, it is April 27th. I don't think that I'm going to post this, but I never know. You see what I'm saying? I really just want to get some stuff off my chest. Now, I'm in my room, right? And crazy thing about it, I went to church today. It was my church anniversary, celebrating 40 something years and stuff like that. The message was awesome because it was confirmation of what I was going through. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, have you ever been in a situation where, let me tell y'all, God is real, but have you ever been in a situation where you know God is so raw to the point where you're scared to pray about certain things because you know if he do it, he coming, and he coming hard. And when I say a certain prayer, it's like remove certain people and things out of my life that means me no good. Remove certain activities. Remove, the mindset. Remove the attachment when it comes down to people. And y'all, let me tell you something. Man, I'm so raw, like to the point where I'm such a genuine person, but it hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I deal with people, and this goes with anybody, I don't have a motive. Like I don't have no motive. Like I don't have like no type of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mess with them because of this, and it, and what they have. So it hurts me. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like I get attached to people, and I like literally like I'm loyal. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like right now, I it's like I'm scared to pray and ask God to remove me from certain people and certain things because I know God is like gotta. I'm talking about get them out the way so quickly. And have you ever been scared of the people that He's gonna remove because it's like you attached to them, but you gotta understand you ain't strong enough. You're not strong enough to do it by yourself, and I'm realizing it. Like I'm not strong. Like I'm not strong enough, man. I can't. It's like I want to, and it's like I'm trying to. I'm not strong enough to. I'm not strong enough to kind of like break the attachment when it comes down to certain people, and it's hurting me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be funny. Sometimes we get embarrassed and we get shamed. Like, and I kept asking myself, like, Queen, why are you so afraid to ask God to remove certain things and people out of your life if they don't mean you no good? And I'm comfortable. And then today, when I said shout out to my home church, the word was, and he had said something about how the reason why we can't transition, it was about transition and transactions and stuff like that, and it's kind of like because one thing too, and we're not being obedient. Like God can't even bless us on certain things because we're not even being obedient. It's kind of like God giving us signs, and He give us signs, and He you know what I'm saying, like He consistently warning come before destruction, and it's kind of like why do we still want to touch the hot plate? But so when I tell you I'm making this video because personally, even if I never put this out, I want to be able to go back on this video and be like, this is where I was at. This is my mindset. This is how much I was like in pain and stuff like that. Like, I started crying out to God tonight. I should have did that a couple of months ago. I'm letting Him know I surrender. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. I can't detach. And when I say detached, I'm talking about stop being comfortable in certain situations. And that goes for with people, that goes with your job, with your living situation. Last time I cried that like this to God, I remember being standing in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I was standing in the freaking hood. And you know what I'm saying, standing in a 2 bedroom, 1 bath with 3 kids, and I was a single mother, and I was standing by drug dealers, killers, and you know what I'm saying, prostitutes and everything. And I kept saying, God, I know I don't deserve to be here. I know that this is not where I belong. And I remember crying out, and then God ended up blessing me with 10 times more. He just said, be obedient. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just remember that stuff too. I just kept believing in God. Like, I know it might not look like it. My paycheck's not looking like I'll be able to move. He literally, he literally set up here and took me out that situation. And then he blessed me with a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house, townhome, affordable and everything, in the same area that I wanted to stay in and everything. So I'm saying that is because that I was like, God, I cried there, I stayed there, I trusted the process. But now when it comes down to people, when it comes down to people, and we gotta stop getting into our head so much, because sometimes you leave a situation because you like, oh, it was toxic. Sometimes people time with you is up. It's up. It's up. Like, it ain't gotta be no beef. It ain't gotta be no drama. It's just up. And my homegirl, shout out to Sharnice. She was up here. We've been talking about it all week. And she kept saying, Quinn, you just gotta pray. You gotta pray. You gotta pray. And I promise you, I just told her the other day, I was like, I'm scared. She's like, you scared of what? I said, I'm scared of praying. I'm scared to pray. I'm scared to pray to God about Him removing, certain things and people out of my life. And she's like, are you for real? I'm like, yes. Because one thing about it, I remember praying one time about something, and the way God came through and did a sweep, it was people I wasn't even checking for. And I was like, dang, them too? And then something clicked into me. And when I was listening to the word of God today, and the man, he was preaching, and he was saying, we gotta be obedient. Man, I'm in the room, and I'm crying almost 10 o'clock at night, because I gotta surrender. I gotta tell God I'm not strong enough. But watch this. I'm gonna look back on this same video and say, God, I thank you. Because I put my pride to the side and told you that I don't care how I might look to others, but you have brought me so far. You have put me through the toughest trials, and I have made it. And it might not look like it, and people might not understand it, but it's not for people to understand, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not for people to understand. And that's what I just want to let people know. Whatever you going through, people gonna wonder, how did you make it? How do you got this? How's you with that person who threw this? I'm gonna wrap this up. Cause now look, I've been crying. I got snot coming down my nose. I don't even remember last time I cried, to be honest. But this is my dear unity for the end of April. This is the last month. This is the last time I'm going to cry out about a situation. And I'm good, baby. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay down till I get up. But I'm good. I got this. And I know that I got this because favor is all over me. And I know that with God and staying down and being obedient and literally listening to Him and following His lead, I'm going to be blessed with 10 times more. So yeah, that's it's up and it's stuck. So yeah, I'm definitely looking back on this video for a month or a couple of months down the line, and I want to be able to say, Quee, look where you was at. Now look at you. Now look at the people that is surrounded by you. Look at the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's loving you. Look at the person that you're with. If I'm with somebody, look at all that. I even had another friend of mine who sit up here and told me just this weekend, and he was pouring into me, and he was like, man, you deserve this, you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You're such an amazing person. And he do not know. Shout out to him for that. Because he been knowing me for years. And when he said that, all this stuff is playing in my head now. That could have been confirmation from God too, to let it be known that it's a blessing. And remember, I'm crying. It's 10 o'clock. But remember, you remember how the song go? Late in the midnight hour, God can turn it around. It can work in your favor. Man, I'm done.